Hello and thanks for listening to our first new episode as a podcast. My name is Matt and I am pleased you're joining me as we speak to an amazing pop rock act. I think it is kind of fitting that Weekend Recovery join us in our first podcast recording, as they were our very first guests last year when we were a web series. You can still find that online at YouTube, but this will be much better. In the last year, Weekend Recovery have changed quite a bit, though two things remain consistent: their incredible sound and Laurie, their beautiful, passionate, fun and energetic frontwoman. I'm catching up with them at their album release show at Nightclub Colis in London. Hosted by Camden Rocks, Weekend Recovery are on the support bill for the rather brilliant Dan Rice.
Hey guys, thanks for being with us once again. It's always a pleasure. Your set. It was good. It was fun. Obviously for your album launch. So obviously we know you, Laurie.
Yes.
But new lineup.
Yes.
Who are you guys, and could you tell us what you do?
I'm going to start first. Okay, my name is Owen. I play guitar. I attempt to do the shreds. It's fun.
It's fun. I taught me everything he knows.
Yes, yeah. Lauren taught me the C major scale 100 million years ago when she was still a nan.
When I invented it.
When you invented the C major scale. Because Lauren is the greatest musician of all time and space ever. Marcus.
Opposite line.
Hi, right, so I'm Marcus, the drummer. I think we've us three have been in the band for about 3 or 4 months now, so it's going good. Obviously, first off for most of us. New album, I think I really like it as well. So it's hopefully, things will get better.
So I've got my own. Have two. I don't mind having two.
You abandoned us, Josh.
I am Josh. I am the bass player. Yes, I do slap at the bass.
Slap at the bass.
Good boy.
And I attempt to shout very loudly and louder than Lauren at times.
With great effect, I might add.
Yeah, not
Actually.
sure.
Sometimes
it
it
is.
isn't.
Yes.
We know Laurie is.
Correct answer.
So, last year you spent a huge chunk of it gigging, touring. How was it?
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah, because this will be this year.
Not this year, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
That's coming up.
It was fun, but I think it definitely. Kamai's getting closer
Poking
to
you in the
that.
face
Hi.
with the microphone.
Makeup on it.
I think it definitely sort of sorted the boys from the men, and I think that's why we're in a position now where we've got 3 guys that are ready to kick ass and take it on.
We are.
Full on.
I might
and,
add.
don't get me wrong, like the guys, the last lineup were fantastic,
Yeah, they're
and
good
I
musicians.
couldn't,
Yeah.
I can't fault them. But I do think when it comes to touring and wanting it, I think that it depends what you want at the end of the day. Like our old drummer, great, lovely guy, fantastic musician. He wants to be in a jazz band, and it's not
Yeah.
right for him. I understand that,
Yeah,
and
makes
that's
sense.
totally fine. And same with Sean. He wanted to focus on his band Calamity scripts, which are great. If you haven't checked them out,
Yeah.
you should. I'm
Love
sure
his
you
voice.
have.
Love his
Yeah.
voice.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I had that growl, I'd be loving life. And that's kind of it. We've had a few depth bass players because we just couldn't get the right fit. But I feel like now the guys are a true representation of what Weekend Recovery has to bring in 2018.
Lovely. This is probably going to be for you again, Laurie, but did any one venue or one gig from last year stand out as a highlight in particular?
I really, really liked Lady Luck. And I think I will
Lady Luck.
always love the Lady Luck.
Luck.
Emma just smashes it when it comes to putting on shows. I really liked, we played the Hairy Dog as a show that I put on myself actually, with the Soap Girls.
Oh, yeah.
Minotaure and the Shrives who smashed it. It was such a great vibe and so many people there just loving life, to be honest.
Yeah.
And just to support the music, which I know it sounds strange, but I think in the state of what 2018 and certainly 2017, there's sort of there's a lot of venues shutting down, and I think it's really important, and it's great that people actually bothered their ass to come out and actually pay money to support live music. It's great.
Yes. And obviously you guys played at Lady Luck as well recently. How did you find the venue?
It's really cold. We're all quite ill. Tour is fun.
First show, was it Lady Luck?
It was, I think. Yeah.
I think Lady Luck, obviously, us three were quite nervous because it's the first show, but I sound really broad Yorkshire. But it sounds, I thought it was pretty good, John. Obviously, playing tonight as well. It's another great venue, and I think we've all settled in now.
Yeah, I say.
I think the first 2 gigs, especially considering we just come in off the back of the previous lineup, straight away we had a pretty big space to fill, and I feel like the response overall was pretty overwhelming in a positive way, actually, considering.
I think you had a good idea though, Owen, because you depped in
I
it.
played
Well,
a
not
couple
depped,
gigs.
you
I played a couple
yeah.
gigs in November.
Mm-hmm.
Was Percy's Bar.
Yeah, that was great.
That was a really, really good one. And somewhere else.
RS.
That's the
but
one.
it
It's like, I'm
wasn't
just looking to you for the answers now.
It wasn't as busy, but it was still a great vibe, and we had a few people come down to see us, which was great. I don't always feel like it's measured by how busy the venue is.
Yeah.
Not at all. No.
Because if you have 2 people at the front that are like,
Losing their mind.
yeah,
It's awesome to see
Far better than
people
100
going
30
mad about the
people
music.
just,
Yeah.
or 30, 40, even 50 people just sat there on their phones all night.
Yes. Yeah.
I know what I'd rather.
Oh, exactly.
But
Yes.
no, in answer to your question, Lady Luck was very good.
Lady Luck's very good.
Yeah,
Fair
love
enough.
a Lady Luck. We'd happily go back time and time
Definitely.
again.
Excellent. Good, because nearby. So yeah, obviously a busy year, but you managed to write an album. Somehow.
Yeah,
How was the creative process this for this album this time around? Or it's a bit hard. 'Cause you've got someone who's been around, obviously, through changes, and the new guys. It's quite interesting, I think.
It's a strange one because I always said I'd never do an album. I
Fair
always
enough.
said no albums, no EPs the way forward. EPs.
Yeah.
And then like we had all these ideas and some stuff kind of went down over the last couple of years and it was a bit rubbish for us and blah blah blah. Well, for me, I can't obviously I don't know for them guys, but for me it was. And I felt like, do you know what, I needed to do this to offload because I think if I didn't, I was going to go crazy. And that's kind of the album that I went to. Sorry, Steve's shouting in the background and his jokes. I kind of like went to the guys and was like, right, hi, welcome to the band. We've got all these songs to learn. Good luck. Here we go. I mean, you come out with that riff for a Turned Up and out great. So we kind of went, yeah, let's use that. It's got a good vibe. It's kind of what, yeah. And but it kind of it's a bit of a journey. Like it starts like Oh Jenny is kind of the first song that
it was the first one that really came together. It was like that and Turn It Up, I think, were the first songs that kind of came together with us all in the room singing. Because you came to us with Lauren came to us with quite a few ideas, but I feel like eventually all of us we're all into quite different genres of music, but what we all have in common is we just love writing this style, whatever it is. I guess you could call it punk nowadays. It's definitely a version of it. But no, I definitely Jenny was probably the first one that came together.
Yeah, I think that's where the
really
story
well.
kind of started with this album.
Yeah.
That's kind of where everything kind of kicked off. And I mean, it's not in order that things kind of kicked off, but it's in order that we kind of felt was best for the kind of arc of the album.
Yeah.
But there's kind of some. Maybe one day I'll tell you what the order of the songs are, and you can kind of maybe come on that journey with us. As cheesy as that sounds, but honestly, it's. Yeah, I think the boys really adapted to it well. Because it's like, hi, you don't know me that well, but here's all my emotion over last year. So enjoy. Here we go.
So we've spoken about the album. What is it called?
Get What You Came For.
Get What You Came For.
I'm not sure. Okay, so there's a story behind this.
Right.
So we played this at Lady Luck, and then was it Nottingham? I forgot it as well. The Beehive as well. I forgot. Right. So the title of the album is called Get What You Came For.
Yep.
In our first 2 shows, that was in our set list.
Oh yeah.
I failed to announce said song in the set list, even though that is what the album and the tour is called.
Multiple times.
Yeah. I felt like that was a commitment to the cause. And so I forgot like the title track off our first 2 sets, so that was great. But yeah, the album's called Get What You Came For.
Lovely. And where can we get it?
You can get it
Everywhere, ever.
Yeah. Well, at the moment you can just get physical copies, so buy them because that's
Come to a gig.
Yeah.
Come get it.
You can order them from Head Check Records.
Of course, yeah.
We've done that because basically, like, we want to tour. I'm not going to lie to anyone listening. Like, if you get them from Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer,
Modern things.
we don't get. I know
Interwebs.
it's not about
Deezer.
the money and blah, blah,
Somebody shouting.
but we don't get anything from it. And
No.
to be able to tour, we need money. Like, fuel costs money, hotels cost money, food costs money. And also, I think a physical copy, I think, like, it's great that you can listen to it on your phone, but a physical copy, you can't, what do you call it? Copy that. What's the word?
Well, you can download it again.
Yeah, if you burn it, I'll kill you. No, I'm joking. I will
Come
track
to your
you
house.
down.
Yeah.
No, it's. I just think it's a special
It's nice.
touch.
You get the artwork.
Yeah,
that's
which
the-
I hand
you get with
drew
that. Oh, there you go.
with all this
Yeah.
magic time that I have on my hands.
Somehow came
Busy
together.
lady.
Yeah.
My boss loves me.
See, I haven't had a proper chance to listen to the album yet. Obviously, it's only come
why
out
not?
today. It's come out today.
Oh, okay.
I've listened to the songs on your
Dude,
set.
why are you
Very
here?
good.
Go and listen to the album now.
I'm going to go home and listen to it. But are there any songs I can look forward to in particular that you guys really like and that I'm going to go look forward to?
All of them.
All of them.
All of the songs.
Good answer.
I
Shall we
like.
just say our favourites?
Yeah, go round.
But no, probably favourite song, like, anyway, I really like Turn It Up. That was one of the first songs we kind of meshed together really well on. Why Don't You Love Me is always my favourite to play live, definitely. But yeah, I think those are my top three. They're all
One
my
favourite.
favourites.
This in the album.
The album's really good. Yeah, I like Why Don't You Love Me is my favourite.
Got there.
Okay, we didn't play it tonight, but there's a song called Monster, which I think it's original song. Or,
We don't play covers.
no,
I just
No.
got the It's an old song.
I don't want to
Old
play
song,
pay
yeah.
royalties to no
It's
one.
an old song, one of the
but
first songs.
I quite like Monster 'cause it's got quite a funky groove, drum beat for me as well. So,
Yeah.
apart from that, there's also Wanna Get Up, which we played tonight. Which
Oh,
is
yes, yes.
the fastest one.
Yes. Yeah, got that.
One of the fastest ones, but yeah, I quite like. Being a bit modest, but I like the entire album. So,
Josh, what's your one favourite song?
Wanna Get Off because it's fast.
Short and sweet. Short and
I
sweet.
like. Anyway.
I love this new accent you're bringing in.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I like.
Segue to the next question.
Anyway. What's next question?
Anyway, next question. Anywhere. I'm doing it.
Anyway.
So, what are your plans for 2018? Obviously, I'm guessing you get out on the road. Tour.
I think we're planning on going to Europe. We've got a couple of. I say a couple. We have a date, maybe two, booked for Germany.
Nice.
We've been invited to come over to Paris with that band. Nina, what's that French band called that you played with last week?
Love this accent.
What the French band that played last week? Red
Red
is
is
dead.
Dead. Red is Dead.
Yes.
So you're going
Red is dead.
Red
They
is
were
Dead.
ace. They were
Nice.
so good. They've
So
asked
fair.
us to Paris, so
Oh,
we
nice.
will absolutely. A few more festivals would be lovely. We're playing Rebellion finally.
Ooh, excellent.
Yeah, just
Finally.
Quite a big deal.
Excellent.
Yeah, do you know what? I feel like we've been put on Rebellion this year because there comes a point where they go, if you harass us anymore, we're going to have to take out a lawsuit.
Just let you on.
We'll
Get
put
over
you on,
it.
just get them on, shut them up, and then we won't have to get the police involved. So yeah, that's yeah, we're playing Rebellion this year. It's great.
Excellent.
It's a really great. Yeah, sorry, I'm just shouting at Nina. She plays
That's
Healthy
right.
Junkies. It's not my favourite band at the minute.
You're not our friend in Healthy Junkies,
They're honestly, Phil is the one, isn't he? Josh, you love Phil.
Who's the man?
Phil is Josh's favourite
They're
human.
like the Kills.
Oh, okay.
Like the punky
Look for them as
Kills.
well.
People
Oi,
getting
oi.
involved right now.
Everyone's
Gate
getting
crash.
Everyone's getting involved.
interview.
That's fine. We'll cut all those out in a bit now. We like participation. So, for the newer guys, what's your favourite cheese?
Oh yeah,
I
the
don't
cheese
have one.
question.
We know your favourite.
Is this a thing?
This is a thing. It's my
What's
thing.
your favourite cheese?
I'm trying to get a cheese sponsor.
Cheese sponsor.
I love cheese.
Um,
Basket enough, I might get one.
Stilton.
Stilton. Nice.
I don't think I've ever had Stilton, but Stilton because it sounds funny.
You say you like Stilton.
I don't eat a lot of
You're
cheese.
so posh.
I'm not that posh. If I was that posh, I'd eat all the cheese.
This is true. You'd have a cheese board.
That's exactly. I'd eat your cheese board every meal.
I'm so sorry, man.
That's all right.
Haters
The most
in this.
dysfunctional
alright.
interview ever.
Well,
Marcus, what's your favourite cheese?
I'm one of those funny people who I don't like cheese, but I like it on pizza.
Oh, you're
Oh,
weirdos.
melted,
That's
yeah,
not real
yeah.
cheese on
He's come
pizza,
sort
is
of
it?
mozzarella, isn't he? Look at this bastard.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Emmental.
We've got Emmental. What's everybody's favourite cheese?
What's your favourite cheese?
Let's go around the bloody group. Andy,
Shout out your
Red
favourite
Leicester
cheese.
from Rock.
What's your favourite cheese? We're doing an
Leicester.
interview. Andy likes Stilton.
Any of that? All the cheeses are being shouted out all at once.
Cheese feast.
Cheese,
At this
Favourite
rate.
cheese?
cheese board, if you will.
I'd probably go with Take That. Oh no, sorry, actual
Badum.
not cheese music.
What did you say?
Ah, I'm sorry.
What did you say, Josh?
Bloody hell! I said Take That. That mean cheese. Oh,
Well, if
actual
you're going by that,
cheese.
I'd say Blink-182.
I don't know. Whatever
because,
Wallace and Gromit eats, we'll go with that one.
I think they're cheesy. I like them. Gorgonzola.
Mark.
Mini Baby Bells.
Mini Baby
Mini
Bell.
Baby Bells,
Matt,
nice.
what's your favourite cheese?
Oh,
I've
do you know
never
what?
asked you actually.
Stilton.
Ooh, I never get asked. I like it all.
Well, that's not an answer. What's your
It's
favourite?
not. I like a bit of Edam.
Edam. Carl.
Edam. Oh, right, Edam is what I like.
What's your favourite cheese?
Cole, you're here with me tonight. What's your favourite cheese? We need a mic.
Refer back to the hair trigger interview.
Go watch back.
No, just answer.
I don't know.
And
Probably
rewind
mozzarella.
here.
What's a bloody rella? Lovely.
So yes, we're going to listen to a song of yours now. So, what song are we going to listen to, and can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's called Oh Jenny.
Lovely.
It's about a young lady who thought it was appropriate to message my ex-boyfriend.
Oh.
Don't hold out for me, insert name, because although we've broken up for a long time,
Savage.
I know you're with someone new, but that's okay because you probably still want me. See, no names.
Except it's in the title.
Her name is Jenny. That's all I can
Jenny.
tell you.
Oh, okay, so she knows that someone's going to be about her.
She probably doesn't because she probably doesn't like my band.
Oh, fair
But no, it's it's about that situation that people get in when you get with a new person, they've got their ex, they kind of all of a sudden decides to like burst into the scene and is like, oh hey, don't forget me.
Oh, dear.
You're like,
So, excellent, Jenny, you bitch.
yeah.
Right.
Jenny,
There's your answer.
you're a bitch.
Very quickly, what's your social media again, just so everyone can listen?
www.facebook.com Weekend Recovery Music. You can catch us on Twitter at twitter.com/Weekend Rec Music. Instagram at Weekend Recovery Official. What else? We do not have a Snapchat, and there's a very good reason for that.
I will definitely be
Because of Jenny.
managing
No.
this.
SoundCloud, we're at Weekend Recovery, just Weekend Recovery.
Weekend Recovery?
On there. Yeah. Weekend Recovery. Oh yeah, Spotify.
We're on Spotify.
Is that Weekend Recovery?
Just Weekend
Weekend Recovery.
Nice and easy.
We're certified now, so
Weekend
we're easy
Recovery
to
is quite a
find.
vast thing.
Yes, search that, you'll come
So
up.
sometimes it's music. Sometimes if you go on our website www.weekendrecovery.co.uk,
Yes.
all the links are on there. You can find it.
Excellent.
I'm sorry for this interview, Matthew.
That's all right, that's all right. They always go like this
Are
when
you
you're...
having a good day?
I like these interviews with you.
Can I interview you now?
No, I've got nothing to be interviewed about. Anyway, cheers for being with us.
No worries.
Thank you for having
everyone,
us so much.
go find them on the internet, and yeah, enjoy what we're about to hear.
Thank you.
Touch your heart.
thanks. Like by the end of the set, I sound more and more manly. It's amazing.
Thanks for listening, and thank you to everyone involved. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, where you can see awesome exclusive content and continue to discover new music.